Ha! Yes, sir, man. Hey, y'all know how it is if you plan on time and you did all the stuff you were supposed to do and you can harvest your leaves in January. Yeah, y'all didn't? Yeah, me neither, man. This ain't mine, man. Hey, look, follow me, man. All right, y'all, story time. So, I'm documenting everything I do as it pertains to this hyperlocal food system. Right now, I'm struggling as I do most of the time because I am not a punctual gardener. I'm not a punctual farmer. It doesn't run in my bloodlines. I like to shoot from the hip. I'm one of them type of jokers, man. I'm not finna read the directions on the seeds. I'm not gonna see planting depth, sowing space. Nope, I'm finna plant these jokers. And 9 times out of 10, well, you know, the old adage is you reap what you sow. And typically my plants are struggling when everybody else's stuff is doing very well. But last couple of weeks, we've really been picking our greens to where I'm noticeably like, we gotta give them a little reprieve, man. We gotta give my baby some rest, a break. We snatching these little leaves off. The leaves ain't even big as my hand, man. We tearing them down. So I wanted to basically procure my goods from someone hyper locally that I knew took the same amount of care and consideration with growing their plants or their produce. So I looked on Farm Fresh 24/7, found a young lady about 25 minutes away from me in East Point. And I visited her farm, and she was out there in the field when I pulled up. Came out there, she had the tunes playing, she had the vibe set, she was out there working it by herself. And beautiful space, high tunnels, the rows nice and thick, the leaves nice and broad. And I obviously asked her, like, what do you do? Because I'm struggling. And she basically gave me a crash course on her gardening or farming style. And it heavily involves permaculture.
Weeds, to pay attention to them because your weeds are telling you something. They tell you the health of your soil. They tell you whether it's acidic or alkalinic, all of that stuff.
And she talked a bit about how, you know, she doesn't pull the weeds and how they actually add to the carbon that's sequestered under the ground. So she gave me a real crash course on permaculture as it pertains to, you know, the food system and growing things for production scale and things that I'm definitely going to add in to my farm. But I was just elated to receive that information. And while we're talking, she's picking the greens fresh, like fresh. So she's picking the greens as we're talking. I don't have to question what was sprayed on it. I don't have to question how you did it. I can see it. I can talk to you. I think that transparency is a one of one. Especially in the days we're in where you can't really trust anything on a package. To be able to procure goods and not question them is a relief. So, unbeknownst to me, she was running a special. It was a buy 2, get 1 free. So I bought 2 bunches of collard greens for $10, and then I received a bunch of mustard greens for free. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you want to support the movement, definitely check out Adjua's post, winter greens, winter produce on Farm Fresh 24/7. Reach out to her from there. Schedule your visit to her farm, and you'll receive the same kind of love I did. I know you'll love the feeling that I felt, and definitely spread the word. Farm Fresh Express is when we use our social media platforms to campaign for other growers in our area. So use your platform if you're in the Atlanta area and point people to her farm, right? We need to see if we can sell her out before this frost hits next week, right? So if you're in need of produce, if you can use some produce, if you just want to flat out support the movement, definitely reach out to her via Farm Fresh 24/7 and make a purchase or two. Donate some greens to your neighbors. But it's important that we show that the movement starts and stops with us, right? We're the change. We're the ones who are initiating the movement. So again, if you want to be a part of this movement, definitely just simply download Farm Fresh 24/7 and get active in your neck of the woods. If there's nobody in your neck of the woods, it might be on you to create the vibe, to create the community. Keep watching these videos. I'm going to show you just how to do it. But for now, man, be easy and stay down. No, absolutely. Oh, yeah, nah. Load me up. Yeah, look, that we finna change that now.